Dun, dun. What's happening? What's happening? What's happening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls? It is the Realistic OGs on this nice and crisp Tuesday night, coming at you with a few topics. You know, these are sports world. It's your boy OG Big Sam and OG Truth in the building. Tell the people what's happening.
Hey man, what's going on, man? What's shaking, man? Hey, let's go and get right to it. Go and get right to it.
Well, we wanted to get a little get the people informed on what's the hap since it's just was recently NBA All Star break. We want to get folks a little talk, a little Hawks report. We wanted to chatter in on a little Braves report, and then get a get dig into a little bit more of the TJ Yates reaction. You know, it's
You know,
you're
did you even
really
watch the All Star game? Did you even watch it?
nope.
Let me tell you something, man. NBA All Star Weekend has become a complete joke. Adam Silver has pretty much systematically just about ruined the NBA. He's catered to more of the overseas ball. Nothing against overseas ball, but he's catered more to the overseas ball. Um, there's no creativity, in my opinion. You go out there and it looks like a glorified old timers game. Guys out there shooting threes. Folks just stopping from half court, shooting threes. I mean, the shit is just utterly ridiculous. Again, it's just I am so disappointed in the National Basketball Association right now for what's going on with our league. I mean, they probably need to take the same approach that Major League Baseball took a few years back and make the damn All Star game count for something. Like Major League Baseball, hey, whichever league wins the All Star
Yeah,
game,
that's who's gonna
got
have home field advantage.
got home field advantage in the World Series. I mean, I ain't saying they got to necessarily do that, but they need to do something to fix this because no defense, no, it ain't a teaspoon of defense being played. They only whistled three personal fouls in their game. I mean, I ain't saying we came to see the damn refs blow whistles all day, but it's just ridiculous. Now, speaking of ridiculous, I'm going to go to my Atlanta Hawks. As an Atlanta Hawks fan, I am disgusted beyond means. Um, no, this team may not be a championship ready type of team, but this team have more than enough talent to be less to be more than 7 games under 500 at the All Star break. 7 games under 500 at the All Star break. It's inexcusable. I don't care who you point the finger at. There's a tug of war going on within the Hawks fan base. You got the crew of folks who blame the 6'1" guy with the good hair. Then you got everybody who sees that he is blameless. They blame everyone else. No one is saying much about this Fugazi head coach, and that's where I'm going to go. I'm calling out 65% to 70% of Hawks fans who feverishly blamed Nate McMillan for the shortcomings of this team, probably because of the little drama with Trey. I don't know. The man was being called a dinosaur. The game had passed him by. But when he took over for Lloyd Pierce in 2021, the team was 14-20 right at the All Star break. Believe it or not, Lloyd Pierce had a better record at the All Star break than Quinn the Savior Snyder, Pyro Q as I call him, with them red glasses. Listen, the proof is, I mean, it's right there in front of us. I don't want to hear jack shit about no injuries because guess what? Lloyd dealt with them. Nate dealt with them. All right. You know, Last year it was John Collins' fault. John Collins gone. The year before that, it was partly Kevin Herter's fault. Kevin Herter is gone. All right, we Sam, we got to do better, and it's gonna start. It needs to start over there on that bench. I need him, Quinn Snyder, the savior. I need him to show me that he can at least make a difference in close games. Yeah, I know it. A lot of I know it. Not much defense being played in the league. Yes, we are third in the league in scoring, but us being 7 games under 500, as a fan of this team, is inexcusable to me. What are your thoughts?
Well, um, you're putting up what are they 113 points a game, some shit like that.
No, we scored 120 or almost 121, which
One
puts us
twenty
at third.
one, and
Puts
we're
us at third in NBA.
we're giving up more than that, losing games. Uh, I say there's a myriad of problems. I'm really just getting started. Going through game tape, looking at previous games throughout the year and whatnot. Um, I mean, it's like everything that you do to get the lead, you forget how to do late in games.
Yeah, yeah. And to me, that starts over there on the bench. I mean, a lot of us, and I've been guilty of it. You know, we put all the weight on Trey. And yes, he is the star of the team and the face of the franchise. But okay, Quinn Snyder, why don't you make a difference in a game at a certain point? His rotations, like, why down the stretch in a game where you need stops? Why would you have? You are look. We know you got to have Trey out there, and we everybody know Trey's defense is not the best defense. Okay, but he is giving a little more effort, and he's top 10 in the league in steals. Okay,
Yeah,
now
he his steals numbers are up.
yes, he's top 10 in the league in steals. I think he's about right at six in the league in steals. Now I can say with his quickness, he should be able to get to the balls. But let's take it off Trey just for a tick because he get a lot of the blame. Okay, all right, Quinn Snyder, what are you gonna make a difference there? Why do you have three of your worst, damn near your worst three defenders on the floor at the same time during a game where you need stops? Okay, you know you got to have Trey out there. So between Bogey and Sadiq Bey, you got to make a decision, bro. Okay, if Bogey got the hot hand in that game, then you probably had to bring Sadiq Bey over there. Now Sadiq, a good lunch pail guy, good guy. He hustles. He goes out there. He'll get a few offensive boards. He can shoot the three with the best of them. All right, he got a little toughness to him. But when we need stops, one of them guys got to come off the floor because you know you already got to have Trey out there, and he's not. And he's leaving these guys out there on the floor, and they're losing games. And he get in the press conference and he sit up there and he make them weak ass excuses, and that shit about to drive me nuts. I need to know where all those damn folks at who had all that shit to say about Nate McMillan. I need to know where the hell they at now because they've gone strangely silent when it comes to Pyro Q. And no, I'm not a Quinn Snyder hater. In fact, I'm the type of person that said we need to stop putting so much blame on the coach when those guys out there need to be going out there playing the game the right way and doing their job. But guess what? Like I said, at a certain point, I need that man to do something to make a difference in the game. Yes, the front office is completely screwed. Before somebody say that, yes, Tony Ressler sucks as an owner. But when it comes down to the X's and O's and getting it done on the floor, that's the players and the coaches. We're blaming the players enough. It's time to look at that coach, Jacques Vaughn, who got all kind of voter confidence with the Brooklyn Nets last year. I think they gave him a new contract. He just got fired yesterday.
Mm, mm.
And I'm gonna leave that right there.
Well, now, okay. Um, well, I will say where we are. I am surprised and disappointed. Um, it's this because I mean now me personally when the job was up there, um, I was you know calling Sam Cassell a Stackhouse name, you know what I'm saying, for the job. Um, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't think what you call him, truth, Pyro
So,
truth.
yeah, I'm gonna tell you something like this.
I
Quinn
don't
Snyder,
think I
Quinn
don't think
Snyder ain't
he's
going
ready.
nowhere. He can't fire Quinn Snyder because if he fire Quinn Snyder right now, that means he'll be when he bring in the next coach, you're gonna be paying three guys to coach the head coaching position. Next year got a 4 year after this year left on his contract. Okay,
Hmm.
so he got a 4 year after this year left on his contract. So if he fire Quinn Snyder this year, and even if you do bring somebody in to begin next year, you're gonna be paying three head coaches. So you can't fire Quinn Snyder. So if I'm Quinn Snyder, I'm telling you now, I done got to this point right now. Gut it out. Pick whoever you gonna pick the build around. More than likely, it's gonna be Trey, of course, because Tony Wrestler he ain't got the nuts to make that trade. And why should he? Trey turning money, bringing money in there. So Trey and Jalen Johnson, everybody else should be free game. Cut this shit out, bro. Ain't no reason to sit up there and try to work hard. And I ain't saying go out there in intention to lose games. I ain't talking about the coward way out. I'm just saying you might as well gut this shit out. Let them young boys who you got over there get them young boys some burn. Get Kobe Buffkin, Seth Lundy, Mo Gay, Vic Creechy, Bruno Fernando, AJ Griffin. Get them boys some burn. All right, and then just let the rest of your game. Of course, you got to just start, you know, giving them some burn, all right, and just let your vets play as needed, and then when all season comes, start offloading contracts. You can still get something for Capella because every team needs a rim protecting center. You know, they can get your rebound. You can get you know you can still be able to get something. You should be able to get something for Hunter. Only thing that would scare me is about the NBA GM trading for Hunter, and sometimes his availability is in question. But if his availability ain't in question, that's a three and D. That's a three and D wing. You know, they don't have too many weaknesses offensively. Besides putting the ball on the floor in crucial situations, he got a face-up game. He got a post-up game. He can shoot the three. He can take people off the dribble. And he's a guy that takes on the responsibility of guarding other teams' best man. Many teams need that. Damn near if it's 30 teams in the NBA, 30 teams need a guy like Bogdanovich who can come off the bench and give you 17 to 20 off the bench at any time. Sadiq Bey probably will be retained. They will be stupid not to retain him because they gave up 5 second round picks for him, and he's a restricted free agent this summer. Letting him walk would mean Landry Fields is a bigger failure than I thought he was. So you probably have to bring him back, and the take you'll get for a guy like Dejounte Murray. Don't want to see Dejounte Murray leave, but to me, that little backcourt between him and Trey, and we know we're not getting rid of Trey, it ain't working on the defensive end. Offensively between the two of them, they can give you 50 to damn near 70 points a game, depending on if somebody's having if one or both of them having a hot night. But that too little backcourt is about to drive me freaking nuts. Like Gecko Kongwu, but at times against certain centers, he plays too small and he don't play smart. Yes, and for those who's clamoring for him to start, okay, he needs to go out there and take the starting position. Now give me 2 good games and then 3 so-so games. All right, I'm fed up as a Hawks fan right now. at what this product is being put on the floor. That's what I am.
Hmm. Well, sounds to me like fire sale is in order for this coming off season.
I mean, Sam, because see, Sam, I know one thing about you. I know you ain't gonna put no cut on nothing.
Hmm.
Do you, as currently constructed, do you see this team, even if they got in the playoffs, making an extended run? Because if we battle for a play-in, all right, you're going to either be seed 7 or seed 8. We ain't beating Boston. Shit, right now Cleveland the 2 seed. We ain't beating Cleveland. Boston, we stand a better chance for Cleveland, but we're not beating one of the 2 teams in a best of 7, unless you. I don't know. You may see differently. Yeah, anything
Um,
is possible.
based on the 2 or 3 games I done looked at, um, no.
Just going to, hey,
I
look,
mean,
everybody.
because what I like I said, I mean, these are 3 different games. Over the course of this first half of the season, they're not in the same week. Um, you know, and just seeing what I've seen in two of the 3 games that I watched were wins, but all 3 games look the same.
Listen, the Hawks predicate everything on them hitting shots. They don't think. Listen, if their shots ain't falling, that's where Quinn Snyder don't make a difference at with me. Make some type of adjustment. If your shots ain't falling, take some of those guys out of the game who shot ain't falling, but couldn't guard a part call defense. If they can't guard nobody, get you some guys out there who can possibly make a couple shots. But we're gonna try to stop the other team. I point out Garrison Matthews play a lot, and you know a lot of the dumbasses because he's not a great offensive guy. They just shit on the guy, like he's some toilet paper or something. But he gives you effort on the defensive end. That's all I ask. Hell, uh, it took Clint. It took Clint to go out for us to see that Bruno could actually give you something. Okay, all right. I mean, so and, guys like Weston Matthews and Patty Mills, they good veteran guys to have, and that's cool. But man, go on about Patty Mills out and let him go to a contender, a team that needs a veteran shooter to come off the bench. Why we just sit up there just holding him for what?
Right.
You know, I mean, it's just I know I got a long winded on there, but the Hawks are irritating the shit out of me right now. Right now, the Hawks are the worst team in Atlanta. That sting, don't it? Are they that sting, don't it?
Damn.
Are they better than the Braves? Are they better than the Braves? We know that.
it
We know they're
it
not.
it took a second to process.
They are. They are. Are they better than the United?
No.
No.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
Are they better than the Falcons? Are they better than the Falcons right now?
No.
Are they better than the Atlanta Dream right now?
Ooh. Oh my God. Oh my God. Don't do that. Don't do that.
I did that.
Don't do that.
And the Dream just brought in Jordan Canada and Tina Charles. Now,
Mm-hmm.
now that now they wound up losing 2 of my favorite players. But hey, good luck, great luck to them. We wound up losing Aaron McDonald and Monique Billings. I almost cried with Monique Billings. Lord, have you ever seen her in some tight clothes? But anyway, they brought in Tina Charles, good veteran,
Mm-hmm.
Olympic gold medalist, NBA champion, and Jordan
Mm-hmm.
Canada, good veteran, ball handle off the bench, can shoot the three, or she could come off the bench, your spot start. It's just right now the Hawks are just an embarrassment.
Yeah.
D. Coleman, you need your ass whooped for that. The Gwinnett Gladiators.
Ooh, ooh,
Yeah.
wow.
Any member of the House front office running to you in the street, you better set your feet because you may be ducking or swinging off that right there.
Mm,
But
mm,
guess
mm,
what
mm.
though? Hey, I wouldn't argue it right now.
Well, they would, to me, come the off season. I guess, like you said, the fire sale and um uh look to find you a big man um and
You
draft
gonna need
him.
it if you do a fire sale, you gonna need everything. Except for you gonna need everything. You don't even need a point guard. If you do the fire sale the way I mentioned, and where you building around Jalen and Trey, hey, you gonna need a legit. Give me uh, a legit two guard with some length, six
Mm-hmm.
eight or better, six six or better length.
Mm-hmm.
Dejounte Murray got decent length, but he's still little. You know what I mean? And he's 6'5". Give me some
Yeah.
6'6" or better with length. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Give me another 3 and D wing that can stay healthy. Jalen playing the 4. You gonna go and put a yuck at the 5. You better make sure you bring me somebody like what the Bulls got. Bulls got Andre Drummond coming off the bench. That's a grown ass man, a grown man,
I would,
and he plays
I, you, you
grown
know,
man basketball.
who I would go after in the off season? Clay.
Klay Thompson,
Mm-hmm.
that shit. That's a hell. That's a that's a game. That's a franchise changer move there. Even though he's on the backside of his career, because he's that guy who I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm.
The Hawks got enough assets where it'll probably have to be a multi-team deal to make money, make contracts match up, and all that stuff there. But in the offseason, man, just go to start offloading some shit. We tried it, okay? We gave it a try. We made the conference finals run. Then we started getting rid of folks. We started getting rid of folks, and it was all more personal than what shit actually meant for the team. Okay, okay. Lloyd Pierce, he was an incomplete because he was a rookie. It was his first head coaching job. Nathan Miller shouldn't have got fired. That was bullshit. Travis Schlick shouldn't have got fired. They say he didn't get fired, but to me he did. That was bullshit. Landry Field is nothing but a mouthpiece for them. He get great. Look, he talked to the press real good. That's about it.
Mm-hmm.
He's full of shit. You have no idea that he's the next scapegoat because they got Kyle Copeland sitting right up under him, telling him, "Man, Landry, man, you're doing a great job, man. It's gonna be all right. I know what you're going through." But Kyle just sitting in the bushes. So when they
Yeah.
fire his ass, he can at least say, "I told him, man, he was gonna be all right, man. Look here, man. He's a good guy. Look, hey, I hope he land on his feet. Don't hear all that dumb shit. Why the hell do we got Tony Ruff's son in the front office? A damn real estate mogul. He don't know a teaspoon of basketball. It's just right now. It's just like I said. It's just disgusting.
Mm. Damn. Ooh, damn. Well, we got a half season to go. Um,
I mean, yeah,
yeah.
you gotta always be optimistic. There's always optimism. You
Mm,
always wish for the best. It's
mm,
always go Hawks. I hope it. They got 28 games left in the season. I'd like to see them go 28-0. But even if they don't go 28-0, can you give me an 18-10? Shit.
right.
I mean, hold on. You got 27 games left. Can you give me a 17-10? 17-10 would at least you'll finish the season at 500. I mean, can we at least finish the season at 500?
Mm,
But I mean, because you didn't make no trades at the trade deadline, so you stuck with everybody to the end of the season. So at least give me a 17-10, man. Get at least give us some blind hope. You know, I mean, because you never know. Miami came up out of that play-in last year, and they walked their way all the way to the finals, right? Who they
Right.
gonna now? Who never beat for the championship? Was it Miami or Boston?
Uh,
Nevertheless, they
uh,
either made it to the finals or the conference finals out of the play-in.
I think with Miami.
Yeah, they walked. Hey, they dog walked it all the way from the play-in. So it's possible. Look here, man, bro. Let's go to the Braves, please.
Okay.
Damn,
Yeah.
that shit done gave me a headache, man.
Moving right along. I think the pitchers and catchers have reported, and the Braves have been putting together some remnants of what seems to look like a championship rotation.
Yeah, the Braves right now, what the Braves are doing right now, I think the Braves right now, honestly, and this is just not me being a homer, I think the Braves right now are the most complete team in baseball. Yes, I saw everything the Dodgers did in the offseason. But you know what the Dodgers are? The Dodgers are the 2024 version of how the New York Yankees been doing it for 60 plus years. Hey, going in there, open up their wallet, going out there getting the highest price guys. And guess what? Can't put a nine on the field at a time. All right. I think the Braves right now they are the most complete team. Last couple of years, hey man. Sometimes you just a team can't have your number. I don't think Philadelphia Phillies are better than the Braves. But hey, until the Braves prove that they can beat them in the playoffs, we beat Philly these last 2 years. We talking about going for a fourth straight. I'm
Hmm.
talking about Philly. All Philly did was interrupted a three-peat. Um, we got listen. We set a record last year at home, but I mean, we got guys who can swing the bat. We just had an issue last year where everybody's bat went cold at the same time. That happens in baseball. Um, but getting
Yeah.
back to the rotation, get back to the rotation. You got the two young dogs. You got Strider and Elder. Okay,
Hmm.
all right. You got the steady. You got you you got the steady bulldog, the Mad Max. Okay, all right. You know he in the middle. He ain't too old. He ain't too young. And then you got them crafted veterans. You got Chris Sale and Charlie Morton. Guys who gonna go out
Hmm.
there and eat up innings. Guys who ain't scared to take the ball in Game 7 of the World Series. Neither one of them two guys scared to take the ball in Game 7 of the World Series. All right, you already know them guys gonna give you them. They're gonna give you them six tough, gritty, veteran, hard nosed innings. Okay, you know we laugh
Right.
about Charlie Morton a lot because we know every game Charlie gonna lead that ragged ass curveball in somebody happy zone and they're gonna hit it to the moon. But Charlie don't give up too much. Charlie be pissing me off with that.
Hmm.
Charlie gonna die with that curveball now. He,
Hmm.
he gonna die with that curveball. I hear Spencer Strider is working on a new pitch. Say he's working on a curveball. More than likely, with a guy like him, his curveball gonna probably be of the 12-6 variety. No, he can't do 12-6. It'll probably be more like a slurve. But I mentioned earlier, Spencer with his velo, with his big arm, I would work on something in the fastball tree, like maybe a cutter, a
Or, a
splitter,
or a slider.
or or a nasty. No, that ain't fastball tree. Fastball tree is cutter, splitter, sinker, fork ball, circle change, and regular changeup. That's your fastball, of course, and the four seamer and the two seamer. He needs to throw something that has equal amount of velo, but with movement, and and be able to locate it just a little bit. He do that. This man might be the next 30 game winner.
Hmm.
A damn near 300 strikeout guy. You know, um, Bryce Elder is more of your finesse pitcher, but he get outs. You know, look, man. Hey, it was his rookie year last year, or I think he was a second year guy. Hey, the lights might have got bright for him. You never know. But here, hey, in order for the lights to not get you bright to you, you're gonna have to keep going out there up under the lights. So,
Right.
um,
Right.
good to catch the reporter. I think we still got. I know we got Darno and Murphy. I'm sure the chat with Trump kid is gonna get a good shot at making the team. Good solid catch tandem. Again, I can't. Look. Everybody's bats went cold in that divisional series against um, against Philly. So I ain't gonna hold that camera to no particular individual. We just say a bats can't go cold at the same time. But I think the Braves right now are looking at a extremely complete roster. Next week we're gonna talk about the uh, the guys on the bubble are making the team, and you know, and then after that we'll talk about how we look moving forward with the Braves. Another thing on the local scene with our college basketball teams, the two main teams are Georgia and Georgia Tech. Right now, both universities are struggling on the court. Georgia came out to a hot start. They was 14-4. Now they on a long losing streak. I think they're now at 14-10, or 14 and 11. They on like a little 6 or 7 game losing streak. Hopefully they get it together. David Stoudemire had a real topsy turvy season. Look, he done beat Clemson, North Carolina, uh, Duke, and he just recently beat another tough team at home. I can't remember who they just beat at home last weekend.
I
It
think it
was
was NC
Virginia.
State.
Not what NC State. It wasn't Virginia. It wasn't NC State. It wasn't Miami. Um, Nevertheless, hey, he gonna struggle a little bit this year.
Mm-hmm.
Damon got a lot of young guys. Got a lot of young guys. He's got to clean up Josh Pastner's mess. Pastner wasn't a bad coach. He just couldn't recruit him, and that's what
Mm-hmm.
he couldn't recruit him. He'd look up and get one good recruit like every 2 years. You can't do that playing in ACC. He,
Right.
hey, he made the best out of what he had. He backed his way into a couple ACC tournament titles. I think Josh Pastner had a couple players of the year. I know Moses Wright won player of the year a couple of years ago, but he's not doing nothing in the NBA right now, even if he's in the NBA. With the women, Georgia Tech is playing okay. Georgia taking a uh, Georgia kind of took a step back this year. They had a decent team last year. All four universities got excellent coaching. All four teams in both universities got excellent coaching, and I expect all of them to be back in the fold pretty soon. And all four of those teams are real dangerous teams when it comes to the NCAA tournament. Georgia gave South Carolina all they can handle. Sunday, Javon Nicholson had a game of her life. Went for 27 points. I think she had a double double. They was up on South Carolina by 7 at half. We talking about undefeated South Carolina, and South
Mm-hmm.
Carolina just kicked it into gear. I think South Carolina won the game by 6 points. Tech just recently played a barn burner with NC State, number 3 ranked NC State, lost by 1 in overtime. So everything is looking up with those basketball teams. I don't know much about Georgia State and Georgia Southern, but I'll have a little information on them next week. So we got 18 minutes. Lord have mercy. I need a beer. Go ahead on. Let's start with this. Oh God. Why y'all so mad at what TJ Yates said, man? And the thing about it, he ain't told y'all nothing but what he's supposed to say. Listen, if y'all waiting on the Falcons to shit on Desmond Ritter, They not, okay? So that's what it's all boiled down to. They not gonna shit on the boy, okay? They took him in the third round 2 years ago. All right. He was the third quarterback taken behind Kenny Pickett and Malik Willis. All right. Ain't neither one of them two burning it up right now. So you don't act like we just missed over that Kate Miss guy. All right, because we didn't. All right, and Sam know how I feel about one of them two guys that I just mentioned. But listen, the man played a full season last year without a quarterback coach. I don't know who's at fault with that. Whoever's fault with that need to be slapped with a paddle. Um, this year we got two quarterback coaches. Once they brought in an assistant quarterback coach, I knew that Desmond Ritter wasn't going nowhere. But he didn't say Desmond Ritter. They didn't anoint Desmond Ritter as a starter either. Well, see,
Mm-hmm.
y'all out here mad because they just want shit on him. They ain't anointed him as a starter. They said they ain't gonna leave no stones unturned when it comes to the quarterback position.
Mm-hmm.
Anything could be a possibility. All that shit y'all want could be a possibility. Trading up for the first pick could be a possibility. Okay, it's a very small possibility. Trading for Justin Fields could be a possibility. Okay, y'all happy? All that could be a possibility. Okay, all right. Get sign a veteran like Kirk Cousins or waiting on Denver to cut Russell Wilson is a possibility. Okay, sitting at 8 is a possibility. Okay, trading back is a possibility. All right. So y'all do yourself like this a lot. When I say y'all, if it don't apply to you, don't worry about it. But y'all do yourself like this every year. Every year, y'all sit out there and y'all get all these false hopes, print, and y'all push and print all these false ass narratives. Then when the shit don't happen the way you want it to happen, you want to throw all kind of fits, all kind of pity parties. You need to go lay on a fucking couch or something when you ain't did nothing but did it to yourself. You did it to yourself. What's your take on that, OG Sam?
Ooh, somebody loves you, baby.
Josh, I need you to watch your mouth about Malik Willis.
Yeah, you can't talk bad about that young man right there around him. That's family.
Yeah, that's family. I don't want to hear
um,
that shit. No, but I mean, listen. At the end of the day, I can't rob Josh of his opinion. Malik is not playing well. Malik didn't play well at all last year. All
hmm
right, I don't know why because he's a hard work. I know for a fact he's a hard working kid, but he didn't play well. Maybe he need to change the scenery. In my opinion, I think he need to change the scenery. All right, because when they played us and they brought him onto the field for a play, and the fans booed loud. That shit cut me deep, bro. And they were playing the Falcons,
hmm
you know. But like I said, man, anything is a possibility. Anything is a possibility. You know, so
Well,
I mean, people got all these wild trade scenarios and all these crazy wishes. All right,
hmm
if that's how you personally feel, that's cool. But don't push a narrative like I think that's what the Falcons are going to do. No, you don't think that. That's what you want.
yes, I have my perspective of what I think is going to be a possibility. Um, you know, I mean, but one thing's definitely for sure: whoever the quarterback is going to get plenty of help. Mm, they they have, they have 5 people dedicated to the quarterback position.
Damn sure did. Damn sure did. Your OC quarterback. He's quarterback strong. Two quarterback coaches.
Mm-hmm.
Raheem Morris, he's a jack of all trades. He knows damn near every position.
Mm-hmm.
But his main staple is D-backs. We brought in Ike Hilliard to work with the receivers. That could
Ooh.
a route running
Mm,
tactician,
mm, mm, mm,
technician when he played. So he's
mm,
gonna teach them guys how to run routes. Kyle
mm,
Pitts, good God Almighty. Yeah,
mm.
he worked with he gonna work with Kyle Pitts as well because Kyle Pitts, let's call it for what it is. He doubles as a wide receiver. Drake London's not a bad route runner. All right, but outside of Drake London, them guys need some work running routes. Your boy ain't a bad route runner, number 15. The guy who Daddy played for. What's his name? Jefferson. He ain't a bad route runner, but he can't catch a
Uh-huh.
cold butt naked in decent.
Damn. Shit.
He couldn't catch a cold around 10 COVID patients.
Mm, mm, mm,
I was wrong for that.
mm. Yes, you
I was
would.
wrong for that. I was wrong for that.
Well, one thing's for certain. Um, I think the defense is gonna stay the course. Um,
Got a few decisions to make on a couple of guys. I mean, because I know we're gonna be not really hamstrung cap wise, but we ain't got the flexibility that we had last year.
yeah.
So it's some
Terry's gonna toe the line on that financial philosophy. He gonna toe the line on that shit. Okay, look, this is what I got for you. This is what I can. This is the best I can do because all this other stuff to take care of too. I
I
mean,
think we probably need. I think we probably need to explore. Um, oh boy, it's a tough one. Some some rework contracts for certain guys.
mm-hmm,
You big contract guys. Grady Jarrett. Let's give Jake Matthews a break this year. We done made that boy rework his contract about six goddamn times. Give him a break. I
right.
mean, Chris Lindstrom, Grady Jarrett, who else signed it? Who else? Guy like Caleb McGarry. These guys who just recently signed for big money. We need to do some. Hey, if you all in to this movement, we need to rework some contracts. It ain't we don't we're not in desperate mode, but it's good to have that flexibility. Okay, all
Mm-hmm,
right. Kirk Cousins. I just seen somebody say something about Kirk Cousins. He's a strong possibility based on what I'm hearing. He's a strong possibility. All right. He would be my first choice, to be honest with you. Outside of Russell Wilson, if Russell Wilson become available, he'd be my first choice. Now I already understand him being my first choice that the first 2 to 4 games of the season we're gonna is gonna be another quarterback. Can y'all stomach Desmond Ritter for 4 games? Probably not. People probably already lo- People probably already about to break their fingers typing. But listen, all this shit is a possibility. But I think we need to stay the course, especially defensively. Look, man, hey, defense need to make one adjustment. You know what that is? Making a tackle when it counts. We make a tackle when it counts in 3 football games this year. Instead of us being 7-10, we would have finished 10-7. 3 tackles, one in each game. All of
mm-hmm,
them on fourth. Unbelievable. All of them on fourth down.
mm-hmm.
We make a tackle in Arizona at home against Minnesota, and what was the other game? We didn't make a tackle. Oh, we did make a tackle against Carolina. Yeah, I know that was a Desmond Ritter egregious interception game. Let's call it what it is now. Our defense got the ball with a chance to win the game. Hey, make that one play to win the game, and they didn't do it on 4 occasions. Yeah, I know. Yeah, Desmond and his turnovers. Okay, I get it. All right, well, let's just go on and dip them in some barbecue sauce and feed them to some hogs. Other than that, calling it for what it is. Our defense couldn't make a tackle on 4 drives this year. All we need to do is make a tackle. We got better than average. Overall, our defense is better than average. We got good,
Right.
solid ball players. Grady Jarrett should be a full go. Hopefully, we can bring back Calais Campbell, great locker room guy, and he gave us something. Caden Ellis gave us something. Bud Dupree, please, he's one of the guys I need to make that tackle because two of those 3 tackles he missed, but I still like what he brought to the table. David on your mama, what I call him. Love what he brought to the table. Injury brings opportunity. We don't know about Nate Landman unless Kyle Troy Anderson don't get hurt. And folks, no, stop saying the dumb shit. The Falcons are not going to get rid of Troy Anderson because Nate Landman played well. Nate Landman just made the situation better. That's it. Gave us more depth. Gave us more guys who can make a play. Gave us an extra guy that can make a play. Okuda didn't have a bad season over there on that corner. Still got AJ Terrell at the other corner. Jesse Bates was he was arguing he was in a running for defensive player of the year. Okay, all right.
Mm-hmm.
Richie Grant is Richie Grant. He had 2 or 3 brain farts. If you could look past the 2 or 3 brain farts, didn't have
Two
a
or
bad
three.
season.
Two,
Two or
two or
three.
three.
I mean,
Yep.
2 or 3 that really damaged us. So I'm talking about he had 2 or 3 really damaging brain farts. Um, but overall, he didn't play bad this year. He made a few plays. See, a lot of people that noticed a few plays that he made, and they were still mad at him. He needed to lay on the couch because they were mad about the 2 or 3 brain farts. Okay, all right. We got some encouraging play out of Arnold Ebiketie. Ebiketie looks like he's ready to take that next step. Lorenzo Carter came in, did his veteran thing.
Mm-hmm.
The guy who I'm most impressed with is number 96, is Harrison Kidd. Tell me about this Harrison Kidd, OG.
Oh yeah, Zach Harrison has arrived. He has arrived. That boy's future is bright. Um, we get a bookie in to go with, what I'm saying, on like that on the other side, boy. We gonna have a little something going on here. Shit. Yeah, like that. I think that boy he can get you 10, 12 sacks.
Listen, even though we didn't hit sack the quarterback, we were still on the bottom tier and sacking the quarterback. But we damn near let you know how bad that was. We damn near tripled our output. I think the Falcons had like 42 to 45 sacks this year.
I think it's 47. I think, if I'm not mistaken, I think it was 47.
Number 34 on defense gave us some good burn. Um,
Phillips.
DeMarco Helms gave us some good
Yeah,
burn. Good burn.
all the rookies got down.
See, people complain about the draft a lot, but you want to go back to when Terry Fontenot started. He ain't missed on too many picks, bro. If you go
Mm-hmm.
back and look at them drafts. Oh, okay. Y'all want to complain about Ritter? Okay, all right. There's a real, let's call it what it is. Low risk, high reward situation. Low risk, high reward. We spent the 75th or 77th pick in the draft on him. So if he don't pan out, okay. But you can't say Kyle Pitts been a failure. No. Yeah, okay. So he was injured. He was out most of last year. Can't say he been a failure. You can't say Drake London been a failure. All these guys set records damn near. Well, at least not all of them, but these guys gave you 1,000-yard seasons in their rookie year.
Right.
Oh yeah. By the way, let's throw in Tyler Algier, 4th-5th round pick. Gave you a 1,000-yard season.
Mm-hmm.
Let's throw in Matthew Bergeron over at left guard.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All these guys have got drafted in the last 3 years now.
Yep.
Dalman still need a little work, but he's coming around slowly. Just need him to speed up his come around a little bit.
Mm-mm.
Honor Ebiketie, I just mentioned him. Zach Harrison, come on, man. They're not missing on too many picks. They're not gonna hit them all.
Mm-hmm.
See, that's what a lot of you guys get so sideways. They're not gonna hit them. They're not gonna hit on all their picks. If you get, but teams hit on all their picks, then it's win a Super Bowl every year.
But they're looking like they're hitting on on the vast majority of the picks.
Tucker Fish been playing. Tucker Fish played well as well. Good
Mm-hmm.
mention there. Southside.
Mm-hmm.
I like Street as well. I like the other. I like the London on. I like the other London on defense.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, tap. Listen, it's a reason why everybody, the whole football world, was waiting on to see the decision about who's going to be the head coach of the Falcons. The Falcons was the number one position, was the number one team, the most intriguing team to all those head coaching candidates. All those guys were sitting back waiting until they was almost sure that the Falcons had to narrow it down to Belichick. See, it was narrowed down for the longest to Belichick and Harbaugh. Raheem Morris just sat there in the bushes. Now, believe what you want to believe on why we didn't choose Belichick. I done heard two sides of that story. Nevertheless, we got Raheem Morris. It's 8 o'clock, OG. Damn, time
Mm-hmm.
come on.
Yep. Yeah. Well, that'll be another conversation for another time to continue. 'Cause if I'm not mistaken, the ladies are about to come on or
Let's
come
get it.
on. Um, hey, take us on the ride.
Ladybirds AFN. Ladybirds AFN, man. Make sure y'all catch us, man. Make sure y'all um, subscribe to me, man. Hey, man, I need some subscribers, man. Y'all tripping, man. Y'all, I need some subscribers, okay?
Yeah,
Truth for the two
I
TV.
need 70. I need
Sam need them
70.
too. Sam, we need subscribers, man.
Yeah, we need
We're gonna be in a soup line, man. Y'all quit tripping.
please, baby,
Uh,
baby, please,
and
please.
y'all like and share. All right. Um, um, truth be told, will be back next Monday. Um, and exclusive World of Wrestling will be back this Friday. All right, man. OG, let's take it home, man.
Hey, hey, we keeping it real. We keeping it dirty. Y'all better keep it real with yourself.
Oh, my bad, man. Fred Butts with the ding 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 super chat. Fred Butts, my bad, bro.
Oh,
My bad. Fred Butts with the ding 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 super chat. Everybody who's on here who hollered at us, man. Man, why we holler at our folks? King Trey, Pam, what's going on? Maurice Martin, what's up? Engine number 9. Dirty Bird Dixon, Sonya Howell, Mike Matthews, ATL Leo, Southside, of course, D Coleman. These are regulars. Eric Mack, what's going on? Beasley, what's happening? Okay. Smooth C78. Y'all got some names, boy. Yasuki, what's going on? Yasuki, Josh Gillian, what's going on? Hey, appreciate everybody checking in, man. If I missed you, charge to my head, not my heart. Hey, for my man, OG, Big Sam, the showstopper on you, man, OG Truth, with the 2 hertz with a Z. Man, y'all get on over there to the Lady Birds AFN. Hey, with the Realistic OGs, we always seek and speak the truth, the whole truth, and nothing
nothing but the
but
truth.
the truth.
We out.